So today we're going to be discussing the laws of money and ways to build wealth you may not know, which might be preventing you from reaching your financial goals. In today's society, it has become the norm to live month to month, to live way beyond our means using credit cards and aspiring to look rich rather than to actually be rich. Now, I'm not going to lecture you about how you shouldn't buy that new iPhone or that new flashy car. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't just make money to not spend it. However, this video will help you build your wealth and show you the laws of money the rich know, which will also explain how, cliche alert, why the rich stay rich and the poor get poorer. Do not only work for money, but make it work for you too. Now, I admit, at the beginning, you will have to work for money. Not all of us will have this privilege. We will have to trade our time for money and acquire active income, which has a cap because you cannot work 24 hours a day. But your money can work 24/7, 365 days. What will be the determinant of whether you achieve financial freedom or whether you waste the best years of your life working will be whether you can make your money work for you and to make passive income. At first, I didn't even know that income could be separated into categories. I always just thought you work and get paid, which is true to a certain extent because as much as the passive income suggests that you just chill and money comes, majority of the time you have to put in the initial work, and that work might have taken you 2 days to accomplish but will pay you for many more years to come. Of course, not taking into consideration external factors. I could go on and on about passive income, but I plan to do a video on that in the future, so subscribe for more content. But back to my point, always find a way to multiply your money. Whether it be saving your money to get a return, investing, starting a business, selling a digital product that is scalable, starting a YouTube channel. There are so many ways, especially in this day and age, and there is so much potential to make money. You have to realize that if you have one income source in the form of a job, you are trading more and more of your time, which is your most valuable asset. You won't get rich from luck. Get the ball rolling. I'm sure I'm not the only one who would imagine myself living the lavish life after I had just won a large amount of money or tripped on a bag of millions. Even though deep down we know this scenario is unlikely to happen, it's still nice to dream, you know. The most common way to be financially free is to work hard and strategically. And I said the most common way because there's other ways. I mean, you could win the winning ticket. However, the odds of winning the lottery are very low. So good luck with that. With all that being said, I want to reiterate that no one makes their millions or billions overnight. You have to start somewhere. Which leads me to my point that you have to get the ball rolling somehow and be consistent and focused in your efforts. Now, I get that we all can't start billion-dollar businesses, be business owners or investors, which is why I said get the ball rolling, which is broad. Now, this could be by developing productive habits, going to college to get a degree in a thriving field, educating yourself on personal finance, finding out ways to make money online, changing your mentality by reading books. There's so many ways and things you can do to better your circumstances rather than watching Netflix and daydreaming about being rich. Even watching this video is you getting the ball rolling. Always remember that investing in yourself is one of the best investments with the highest return and lowest risk. By acquiring knowledge and being willing to better your life, that frame of mind will help you be able to spot money-making opportunities. It's easier to make money. Keeping it is the harder part. Now, why is it you can take 30 days to earn 100% of your money, but spend 80% of it in the first 2 days? Why is it you would complain if you earned $100, but you can spend $100 in a blink of an eye with no problem? I swear it's not my intention to drag you, and I just want to let you know that you're not alone. In fact, humans are not wired to save. Only about 14% of humans are natural savers. But saving is a skill that you can learn, so it is no excuse. You've probably heard this 1,000 times, but make the habit to pay yourself first and save, so you are able to progress financially and not work for years with only a house and a car to show for it, which the bank owns even. It starts with being disciplined and delaying instant gratification. I promise you, Jeff will still be able to pay his bills if you don't buy that thing you so desperately need. He will survive, I assure you. So, money is a tool, nothing less, nothing more. The truth is, money is important. And the reason I didn't label this as money is important is because you would have been like, well, duh. Money is a tool that should help you to reach your goals, because if you look at money as your ultimate end goal, the chances of you being satisfied in life are slim. Because really, how much money is enough money? The fact is, money is everywhere. It helps us function and determines so many aspects of our lives. It even goes as far as to determine our life expectancy, how we raise our kids. Basically, it's important, and I understand that if you don't have the money to get by, it's hard to think of money as a tool. You might even resort to seeing it as an enemy. Like I said before, money is there to help you achieve your goals, and luckily goals are flexible and you can always break them into smaller milestones to suit your financial situation at the time. I heard a story about how two men were in an elevator with the world's greatest investor, and there was a penny on the floor. The two men wondered if Warren would pick it up. He picked it up on his way out and said, "This is the start of $1 billion," or something like that. Don't quote me on it. But the point is, money is a tool, and in order to use it properly, you should learn how to use it. Make sure you gain knowledge about finance to fully grasp the power of this tool. That is why people could buy the same baby crib, but it could look completely different at the end because one decided to skip the instruction manual. Never underestimate the power of money. This shift in mindset might not change your finances overnight, but might help with getting your finances in control in the short run and in the long run. Money will not solve all of your problems. Like I said on the previous point, money is a tool, and it is a tool to solve money problems. Don't expect it to solve all of your problems. It might solve 99% of your problems if you're lucky. If you don't have a house, it can solve that. If you don't have a car, money can also solve that. Money gives you options and freedom to live your life as you see fit. However, if you are having problems with your family or friends, money might not always be able to solve them. Research by Robert Kennedy found that extremely rich people have their own set of problems, such as anxiety over their children, fears of isolation, and losing their money. Another reason money does not buy happiness is because buying things only provides temporary satisfaction. I'm sure we all have had experiences of getting a high after buying something, but that often does not last for a long time, especially when the guilt of making that purchase starts to set in. The goal is to have enough money to be able to purchase what you want without thinking about it twice or feeling guilty about it. You won't get rich from hard work only. I'm gonna say it again. You will not get rich from hard work only. The world rewards you based on the value that you bring. If you are able to solve $1 billion problem, you will be rewarded $1 billion. If you solve a 2-cent problems, well, it's safe to say you will be a centennial. For instance, if you are able to sweep, then you will be rewarded minimum wage. And no matter how many corridors you sweep, you won't achieve financial freedom unless you take that money that you earn and you make it work for you. Like I said in the first point, then maybe you might become rich. The reason it's called minimum wage is because you are doing the bare minimum. You should always find ways to succeed in a scalable manner. For example, you could leverage your employees' time, use your assets to make money, or use automated system. For example, if you are a personal trainer, you can only take so many clients. However, if you shoot a YouTube video, for example, Chloe Ting, then you can make more money. the YouTube videos Chloe Ting posts gets about 1 million views. So you can try and calculate just how much money she makes and just how much money she would have made if she was only doing one-on-one consultations. Also, I'm sure we've all went through that stage where we were looking at Chloe Ting's videos and we were like, yes, I can do this. I'm gonna be shredded in 2 weeks, only to realize that those exercises are meant to kill. But that's not my point. My point is you should work smarter and harder. And remember, the devil works harder, but compound interest works harder. Money is not limited. Earlier, I talked about how there's a cap on the amount of active income you can earn. However, with passive income, the sky is the limit. There's so much money in the world that it's literally impossible for a human being to imagine it. Think about it. Money is made up. How can it be limited? Sure, there are rules and systems governing it. We cannot print money, as that will lead to inflation. I mean, it's also illegal. And other things I won't get into this video. But the point is, there's enough money for everyone in this world. There is no shortage. Everyone in the world could be a billionaire, even if the top 5 richest people in the world did not give up their position or give up their wealth. All you have to do is just take your slice of the pie. Easy, right? Okay, the first step to being rich is to change your mindset and have a mindset of abundance. If you think there's no way you could increase your wealth just because your boss said he can't increase your salary, you should definitely find another source of income or evaluate your mindset. There are massive amounts of money circulating us. Try to think of how much money you've touched in your lifetime. That's a lot. Right now, you could be holding $1 that was in Kim Kardashian's bank account. Just think about it. For one to be wealthy, they should realize that they can have as much money as they want and as much money as they can get, and then work towards finding the suitable money-making formula or strategy. In the past, the get-rich formula was to go to college, get a job at a good company, and work hard. But that formula doesn't always work, especially in this day and age. It's important to adapt and learn skills that will position you where the money is flowing. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Hopefully it makes your life better. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe so you see most of my videos when they launch, and comment your thoughts down below. Thank you.